Many NBA players use some cheap tricks like shoving, kicking, and injuring opponent players to get the result in their favor. In today's video, we will take a look at the most hated NBA players who have been involved in physical play and trash talk. So without any further ado, let's get started. Number 5. Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was also a member of the Pistons Bad Boys team. When it comes to rebounds, no one was better than him. His strategy included the use of elbows, fists, and putting his body on the line to get every rebound. Dennis Rodman wasn't afraid of getting physical, and often aimed to get into the opponent's head. He was a great defender and even earned the title of Defensive Player of the Year twice. He also had a total of 5 NBA titles, 2 with the Pistons and a 3-peat with the Chicago Bulls. He led the NBA league in rebounds for 7 times and made around 12,000 rebounds, averaging 13.1 each game. Apart from his basketball career, Rodman was a huge fan of wrestling and even appeared in the World Championship Wrestling during his hiatus in 1997. He fought with the likes of Randy Savage and another basketball star, Karl Malone. Number 4. Draymond Green. Draymond Green is considered as one of the dirtiest players in NBA history. Green also loves to get under people's skin. Every time he plays, it feels like he is only a foul away from getting suspended. Green has been caught kicking stars from his opponent teams to scare them. He is a great leader, a great defender, and has won the Defensive Player of the Year award in 2017. However, he is a frantic player who could harm anyone to obtain his favorite results. He also does not worry about the consequences and has injured many players. Elbowing Blake Griffin, punching LeBron James, and kicking Steve Adams in the groin are just a few examples of his play. During the 2016 NBA Finals Series, he committed multiple fouls and was suspended for Game 5. Without his presence, the Warriors also lost the series, and Green took the entire responsibility on himself. Number 3. Bill Laimbeer. Bill Laimbeer was part of the Detroit Pistons team. He played 12 seasons for the Pistons while acquiring the center position. He was also recognized for his rough defensive game. The Pistons used many types of strategies to win the game and were recognized as the bad boys of the NBA. This team won 2 consecutive NBA championships in 1989 and 1990 and also defeated some of the best teams of the NBA, including the Boston Celtics, Los Angeles Lakers, and even Michael Jordan's Chicago Bulls. Well, Bill was the worst player from the entire team. The 4-time All-Star was recruited by the Cleveland Cavaliers, but he was soon sent to the Pistons, where he made a tough partnership with players like Isaiah Thomas, Dennis Rodman, and Rick Mahorn. Bill was a great defender, rebounder, and a good scorer, but he was hated by the fans of other teams and players who believed he was committing rough fouls. He started multiple fights and executed much of his team's dirty strategies. There is also a Super Nintendo game called Bill Laimbeer's Combat Basketball, which promotes him along with the physical play. Number 2. Charles Oakley. Charles Oakley was one of the most aggressive and fierce players in NBA history. During his 19-year NBA career, he made more than 4,000 fouls. He was also given the name Oak Tree for his tough play. He has punched many dudes, including Charles Barkley. The 1994 NBA All-Star played for many teams, including the Chicago Bulls, Toronto Raptors, Wizards, and Houston Rockets. His time at the New York Knicks is also remembered as they were considered as one of the strongest teams at that time. Even after retiring, Oakley hasn't changed a bit as he got into a dispute with the executive chairman of Madison Square Garden and was evicted from the arena. The NY police arrested Charles and he was accused with 3 counts of misdemeanor assault and unlawful trespassing. Number 1. Bruce Bowen. Bruce Bowen is a 3-time NBA champion and a great defender. He was chosen to 8 all-defensive teams during his career. However, this doesn't change the fact that he was the filthiest player in NBA history. Bruce was always consistent with his poor tricks and did whatever was important to keep his opponents from scoring. He used to slip his foot under a player as he went up for a jump shot, while taking away their landing space and leaving them with twisted knees and sprained ankles. Players like Steve Francis and Vince Carter were also found injured by this move. Bowen has even kicked Ray Allen, Chris Paul, and Wally Szczerbiak during the game. Bill Simmons has also shared his opinion on Bruce. He claimed Bruce is a cheap player who's going to seriously hurt someone someday. There was also a time when the NBA gave a warning to Bruce Bowen to avoid being dirty and show what kind of player he really is. With that being said, it's time to end our video. Make sure to hit the red subscribe button to get our latest updates. We will see you soon. Thanks for watching.